Hey YouTube family, welcome back to the channel. If you are new to the channel, welcome. If you are one of my A1 subscribers, shout out to you spiritual gangsters, you original souls. I miss you guys. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment, you guys. Y'all already know I love y'all comments. Today we're going to go ahead and do a collective spread for both divine masculine and divine feminine energies. Before we go ahead and jump in, Spirit had downloaded me something, all right, y'all? So I want to go ahead and share my download with you guys, and then I want to go ahead and see what the cards have in store to clarify or to dig deeper or to add on to what my ancestors was filling me up with this week, okay? And today we're going to really dig into the ego. We're going to dig into the shadow aspect, and we're going to dig into the lower self, okay? Because amongst the spiritual community, there are a lot of big misconceptions, and I'm going to use the terminology love and light, okay? If you live, breathe, and preach by that shit, don't shoot me. I'm just using the terminology love and light, okay? Because we hear it a lot amongst the spiritual community, and as a high priestess, I have access into all realms, and I'm here to let you know, if you truly want to master yourself, it's not all about love and light. It's not about that. It's not all about that. Is some of the spiritual journey about that? Absolutely. But is some of the spiritual journey about getting in your bag, facing yourself, your deepest fears, your shadow aspects? Absolutely. And is one better than the other? I'm here to let you know, no. There's a lot of people amongst the spiritual community that like to teach non-duality. And I'm like, who is your God? Because if God is truly androgynous, we are here to experience duality at its finest. And if we were not, you guys, I would not look like me and you would not look like you. We would all look the same. We would all have the same genitalia. We would all be hermaphrodites, and we would not have any unique differences if we were not here on earth to experience duality. Now, I want to get into some of the lost books of the Bible, specifically the book of Melchizedek, okay? And I love the book of Melchizedek because guess what, y'all? Melchizedek was a psychic just like us during them times where they deemed psychics to be demonic just like us. And guess what he did? He said, I'm going to live in my truth, my light, and my power, and I'm going to practice my gifts. You know what I'm saying? So I have a lot of respect for Melchizedek during a time where his gifts, they didn't put no respect on his shit. You know what I'm saying? And in the book of Melchizedek, he prophesied, or he told his part of the story during the death of Christ, and how the archons, which are the top 9 demons in hell, and the angels, which are the people closest to the creator, came down to consult with the humans. Ha! Y'all thought I was going to say with each other? No. The archons, the top 9 fallen angels guarding hell, and the angels, the most powerful ascended masters guarding the gates of heaven, or the creator itself, came down to earth, ghetto ass earth, to consult with the measly humans. Now I want everybody to ask themselves, what type of power did humans, or do humans have, when the angels and the demons come sit at the table with you and ask you, what should we do about the persecutors of Christ? How should we persecute the killers of Christ? I'm here to let everybody know, us as humans on this earthly journey, we got a power like no other. I'm here to let everybody know to stop undermining your human experience and letting your flesh control this human experience and thinking that there's nothing beyond this human experience, because as humans, we have the present, or the gift, to be able to bridge the gap between both worlds. We as humans can do what angels and demons do. The demons can't act like the angels, and the angels can't act like the demons. But the humans can. So I'm here to remind every human on a human experience what your mission truly is. It is dualistic. You do gotta go from here and then back to there and then bring it all back to neutrality. But you'll hear a lot of people talk about their shadow like they really got into their bag, but then they're still talking about darkness as if it's something to not be tapped into. We come from triple darkness when we come out of the womb. Dark matter takes up 96% of this universe. Only 4% that we see is the 4% of light that shines on this entire universe. But dark matter is what makes up this universe, this omniverse, and this multiverse. But yet, as spiritual beings, we understand, oh, we're supposed to do both, but then you'll still hear in people's verbiage how they're so afraid of themselves. They're so afraid of their ego. You'll hear people say, oh, I'm dying to my ego, I'm dying to my flesh. Now, don't get me wrong. There's scriptures in the Bible where it says you need to beat yourself up. You have to beat your flesh up. Why do y'all think I work out so much and I do yoga so much and I sweat so much? Because I pay with that form of salt. I pay with that form of liquid. Because when you beat your flesh up, sometimes you're reminded who's truly in charge of the human experience. But all in all, when people tell you, sometimes the spiritual people, and I'm talking to my real high priestesses, my real people who walk with the gods. Sometimes people will tell you you have a big ego, right? And I'm here to let you know you can let them know I do, because it needs to protect my big ass soul. There is nothing wrong with integration of the ego, because truly as human beings, we're sent here to earth to play an angel and a devil at the same damn time. It's within you. Every ancient text, every ancient scripture. Y'all want to switch it? Y'all know I'm omnistic. Let's get into this Om real quick. Y'all see that 3? This 3 is symbolic of the overworld, the inner world, and the underworld. Even the Hindus, okay, they understand the power of all 3. It's not, oh, let me come to earth and die to my ego so I'll go back to my creator as a light body. No, baby. It's not, let me come to earth and cut the fuck up and have low-level sex and do drugs and all this other stuff and go to my creator and just repent for the soul that I left here. It's not that either. You have to embrace and embody this human experience the way that the creator wanted that gap to be bridged. A lot of us here on earth have so many people in the spiritual realm and so many people in the underworlds that are cheering us on and clapping us on, because I believe that we have no idea what type of missions that we're doing when we're bridging the gap between all of these worlds. You see me? And I just don't want nobody who's tapping into their spiritual journey, who's going deep into their shadow work, to hear these terminologies, love and light, non-duality, and think that when you get to this place where God is asking you to blend it, God is asking you to integrate it, you think that one is better than the other, or you think that one has to go and the other has to stay. You need both, baby. So anybody sitting here getting into your bag, doing your shadow work, you know, integrating your ego, facing your deepest fears, acknowledging your shadow aspects. If you are doing this type of work, I'm here to let you know everybody's journey is different. There are some people that are here to be that yogi, that namaste, that, you know, whatever, and that works for them. But I'm here to let you know, when you get back to your ancient practices, if you really want to be a god walking this earth, if you really want to be powerful as you cultivate your mission and your purpose here, you're going to need a little bit of both. Your soul is a light body. Your soul comes straight from the creator. Your soul is purity in its most purest form. So I'm here to let you know that in certain encounters here on this ghetto ass earth, your soul is not capable to protect you in the manner that you need to be protected. And that's why God granted you this flesh. That's why God granted you this vessel, this ego, this shadow, and this darkness. One is truly not better than the other. One is here for the other. This is here to bring your soul home, and this is here to bring your ego with it. But if we're constantly fighting one aspect or the other, or if we're constantly polarizing that one aspect is better than the other, we don't know our creator, and we damn sure don't know ourselves. Because I'm going to tell you like I know. A lot of these energies that a lot of people give power to be evil, to be bad, or to be, you know, just not the most best. You know what I'm saying? God created them too. There's no such thing as the devil. When white people started to take away our African spirituality and karma started to implement into their lives during slavery, they needed an outside source. We knew it was Saturn, but they called it Satan, okay? Saturn, granddaddy Saturn bringing that karma. Or y'all want to take us from our motherland? Y'all want to kill us? Y'all want to lynch us? Y'all want to enslave us? Y'all want to do X, Y, and Z to us? We was unbothered because we knew about cosmic astronomy and astrology, and we knew, like I said, we prophesized this, we knew that we would awaken in a foreign land. So when we was getting on them boats, I'm here to let everybody know, our spirit already knew what was going down, and we wasn't scared, because we knew, yeah, we would be taken into captivity for a short period of time, but we would get right back on top. These gods would awaken in a foreign land. We are awakening in the KKKs as we speak. All of us are reading these ancient texts and these scriptures, whether it's in your Bible, your Torah, your Quran, your Kabbalah, and we're like, whoa, 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 it's a code. And I just cracked it, and I just tapped that Akashic record open, And that's how this shit has been working. But during that time frame, there's no outside source or energy that has any power over your life. But there is an energy within yourself that you need to acknowledge. And during slavery, when Catholicism and Christianity was being forced upon the masses, during that Council of Nicaea, when it was being regurgitated to be able to do mind control, you guys have to understand that they created this Satan. And in all actuality, it's just a form of saying you reap what you sow, and what goes around truly comes around. So these energies that we even deem to be so bad, the creator that you pray, praise, and worship created them too. So now I want you to really get to know your creator, because I'm sorry to let anybody know who was on a love and light journey and you consider that to be a form of spirituality. That's not whole. That's not oneness, and that is damn sure not mastery. And I don't want anybody following me to ever be confused. To ever be confused in the midst of your journey. You're going to have to tap into both realms. It's some shit that our ancestors, I'm talking about your gifts here. I'm talking about your wisdom here. I'm talking about your assets, your land, all of this shit that was stolen from us. You think you're going to go to the angels and get it back? You think they're going to hand it to you on a silver platter? Baby, no, it was stolen. You got to go take that shit. You got to go to the underworld and say, give me my back. Give me my ancestors' shit back. This don't belong to you. I'ma need it. Pay up. You've had it for too long. I need this back. But some of y'all be so scared to go to that lower world like you don't have a rites of passage. All of us have a rites of passage in the valley of our shadow. But some of us don't know how to have night vision. You've been so accustomed to being in the light and having the light shine everything on you, so you see everything that's coming. So when God sends you to face the valley of your shadow and it's dark, you never knew that you had night vision, because you never knew that God gave you a rites of passage in the valley of your shadow. So you know what happens when people get in their shadow? They start to look down as if they don't know where they're going. Because a lot of us don't know that we have a rites of passage. A lot of us don't know that our ancestors done already walked these ways, and they know the cuts, and they know the crevices, and they know the turns. Let me get it. They know the way. But you too busy with your head down because you think you're not supposed to be walking this path. You too busy with your head down acting lost and overstaying your welcome because you ain't never been told that this was also a part of your path. I'm here to let you know, in the midst of your light and in the midst of your darkness, you are anointed and highly favored. And you need both to get to where you're going. I'm going to bless our reading and go ahead and jump right on in. That was a very long download. I will timestamp that if you didn't want to get the download and you want to jump right into the reading. Spirit, I want to go ahead and dig on this. Book of Melchizedek. The archons and the angels came to consult us because we bridging the gap. They needed our perspective on what to do because we have both angel and demonic perspective. How powerful is that? Thank you, God. Thank you, angels. Thank you, ancestors. Thank you, ascended masters. Mother God, I ask that you utilize me as a humble vessel. Fill me up with divine light, divine intuition, divine guidance, divine messages, divine lessons, and divine blessings for myself and for the collective. I ask that you truly fill us up until we overflow, mentally, spiritually, physically, and emotionally. Ashe, Aivovo, Amun. Let's jump right on in. I want to get one out the Starseed Oracle because this is just a very spiritual ass deck. Let's be real. The Starseed Oracle gets into your spirit, honey. So overall energy for the collective spirit. Yo, ain't it a full moon in Pisces if I'm not mistaken? Can we get some full moon energies in this reading as well, spirit? And I think two. Yeah, we got two. I'm going to take the first one off the top as the collective message, and I'm going to take the second one as the full moon in Pisces message. So we have star ancestors, hidden secrets, lost wisdom. Look a little deeper. What do you guys see? You guys see the pyramids, right? And that's exactly what I was talking about. We as human beings are more powerful than we know. Even in the current times that we're in, you guys, we knew this shit was gonna happen. Look at how the ages have already been predicted. The age of Pisces, the age of Aquarius. Correct me if I'm wrong. Everything is literally falling into place like a domino effect. The prophets and the high priestess and the hierophants from way back then were tapped in on a level that we are still ascending towards. You know what I'm saying? It's not impossible, but back then, you got to understand, even with the foods being tampered with, chemicals and shit like that, all of this stuff is calcifying our organs, and especially the brain. The inability to tap into the right side of the brain and the ability to operate out of the left side of the brain is truly a way to control the masses. This happens through the way that we eat and shit like that. But it says lost wisdom, look a little deeper. Didn't I tell y'all that a lot of the shit, the secrets, okay, a lot of the ancient secrets that the ancestors was like, no, we don't want this to get into the wrong hands, they rewrote them Bibles, they rewrote them Qurans, and they rewrote them Torahs to ensure that people like us, the anointed ones, people like us, the gifted ones, people like us, the new earth conjurers, would be able to read that shit and decode that shit and bring the light codes and bring the dark codes to the masses. The second card that we got out says Star Family. You are a part of a team of souls, so calling your support here. There's a lot of us that incarnated here that are literally bringing these messages straight from the ethers, okay, straight from the gods that walk this earth, straight from the ascended masters. I did a previous video talking about awakening to African spirituality and how you don't have to worry about what your Ori or what your Metet is, because to be quite honest and frank, once you perfect your vibration and your frequency and they're looking down from earth, you stick out like a sore thumb. So when I see Star Family, you're part of a team of souls, and to call in support, as we start to perfect our vibrations and our frequencies, we are being assigned higher level spiritual teams, meaning them ancestors that was like ranked level 10, they coming for that ass now, because when they looking down on earth, they don't see too many people who are ready, willing, and capable to continue the type of work that they came here and started already. You got the ascended masters and the gods looking down on earth, and we sticking out like a sore thumb, and they like, yeah, creator, I want her right there, because she gonna pick up where I left off. She gonna make sure that the masses get these herbs. I'm talking about my mission. She gonna make sure that they understand that this pharmaceutical medicine has an alternative. She gonna make sure that these people, I need her, she's ready. When I see Star Family, a lot of y'all are ready. A lot of these ascended masters are utilizing your humble little vessels to go ahead and make this dark ass place a better earth, or whatever you want to call it. I call it hell, call it earth, whatever you want to call it. And when I see star ancestors, this is you getting all them fucking downloads and not understanding where it's coming from. This is you reading the Bible and the pastor is preaching one version of it, but you got a totally different download, baby. That's because this ain't your first go round on this earthly shit. You are truly an earth ancestor here. You are truly a star ancestor here, because you had many, many lifetimes on these planes of existence, multiple timelines, I feel, for the collective. And that's why a lot of this shit just feels like this your second go round or this your third go round at it, because you ain't new to this shit, you true to this shit. All right, I want to go ahead and see angels, gods, and goddesses. Who is guiding us through this integration of the ego? Who is guiding us through this full moon in Pisces, if I'm not mistaken? Y'all been so busy packing, so if my astrology ain't on the money, judge your mother. All right, I've been too busy packing for this trip, because every time I go to Haiti, I gotta have a whole suitcase that I just leave there, all my old clothes and stuff like that. Matter of fact, I will open that to the channel for the next time I go in December. If y'all have anything that y'all would like to donate to underprivileged children or to underprivileged mothers, anything, I want to do that for my village. So the God is the angel of finances. Honor and give thanks for the blessings you are about to receive. Come on now, let me get it, let me get it, let me get it, let me get it. Come on now. The angel of finances, honey, it says honor and give thanks for the blessings you are about to receive, baby. I feel like a lot of people were forced to start businesses due to this pandemic. A lot of people are new entrepreneurs, first-year entrepreneurs, or second-year entrepreneurs. And I feel like you've been building, baby. You've been planting, honey, and you are about to reap your overdue necessary reward. I feel it in my spirit. I genuinely feel like a lot of people have been putting in so much hard work, even in the face of adversity. You are so triumphant. You never give up. And Spirit sees everything. Spirit sees them times where you was being tested and every angel up there was like, she ain't gonna do it, she ain't gonna do it. And you did the damn thing. That's where that high favor came from. That's where that high favor came from. Because if any angel or any other entity was in a position to have your play, they probably wouldn't have set it up the way that you set it up. The angel of finances is here to ensure that if you have been putting in any type of hard work here, if you find yourself being very diligent towards your passion or towards your mission or towards your purpose here, anything that just sets fire to your soul and ignites your spirit and makes you happy on earth, okay? You're going to be properly compensated for that in the future. And I definitely feel like this is a result of you closing out some cycle of a poverty mentality, you understanding that in order to ride the money vibration, you have to give in order to receive. Y'all, it took me a minute to understand that, but once I got it, I mean, I'm still riding it. So you truly have to give to receive, and giving is going to be different in everybody's way, but my way of giving, a whole suitcase full of my old clothes that I know damn well I'm not about to wear anytime soon, and I'm steadily buying new shit every day. Other people in third world countries need that. Sometimes our mindsets aren't even geared towards that giving mentality, but if we truly want to be more like our creator, then we have to pay attention to how our creator never stops giving to us. And if we truly want to be humble vessels, then we have to put ourselves in a position to act more diligently just like our creator. So in order for people who are struggling with finances now, I do feel like that was your download. In order to truly overcome a poverty mentality, we have to get a little more into our creator's mindset. Our creator is never a receiver. Our creator is always a giver. And sometimes that is what stagnates us from keeping finances flowing in very consistently, okay? Clarifying star ancestors. So I definitely feel here that is some words of wisdom for somebody who has been trying to or struggling with maintaining their money vibration. Definitely find where you can give more without giving too much, of course, and see if that makes any difference or changes in what you've been receiving, how much you've been receiving, because it's truly there's a law of cause and effect in this universe, a law of reciprocation, whatever you want to call it, right? It's very important. It's very, very important. And being intentional about where you spend your money too. I told you guys that one of the main things that I feel like we can do as a community of Black people in regards to overcoming systemic oppression is truly paying attention to how powerful and resourceful we can be and intentional we can be with spending our dollar. We can beg the white man for everything that we want, but money is very, very important here on earth. We live in a third dimensional plane of existence. Tangible things. If it don't make money, it don't make sense. So I want every Black person to consider, if you're truly angry with what's going on with our people in this world, on our land that we've cultivated and created, pay attention to where you spend your dollar. Because I promise you, you fuck with somebody money, you fuck with them for real. Money or their kids. Money or their kids. You fuck with them for real. So I definitely feel like here, some people are being more mindful about how they spend money in order to put themselves in a better financial position. I see some people wanting to buy homes and shit like that. So in order to put themselves in a better financial position, I definitely see the angel of finances working with the collective. Now we have the 5 of Wands clarifying our star ancestors. A lot of you guys are really inner conflicted about the type of downloads that your ancestors and spirit is sending you, right? And I do a lot of readings like this. You guys just feel like crazy in a sense sometimes. You feel like it's your downloads are all over the place. You feel like it's a lot of people in your head sometimes, or a lot of energy speaking to you at one time, your higher self included, right? But this is pretty much telling me that there is nothing to be conflicted about, and I'm gonna tell you why. Spirit is pretty much saying like, yeah, you may feel like it's all over the place, but once you fact check it, you realize that this is divine knowledge. You have a divine connection. You are a divine vessel. I told y'all, humans, we don't know how powerful we truly are. When the angels come and say, hey Jazz, they killed Jesus, what should we do? And the demons came up and said, hey Jazz, they killed Jesus, man, what should we do? Who the fuck are we to be sitting at the table making that decision? Let me shut up. Why Star Family? I want to get into the Book of Thomas too, because another video, Jazz. Another video. I think I'm gonna start doing this. We'll get into the Book of Thomas for the next collective reading, and then I want to get into the Book of Mary Magdalene's, because I gave y'all a download about men thinking that women are just masturbation tools. Wait till I get y'all this download from the Book of Mary Magdalene. Wait till I get it for y'all. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it, don't worry. Wait till I get home. That's what my bookcase is, so wait till I get home, y'all. I got some readings coming from y'all. Let me get through this Haiti vacation. I'm gonna give y'all a lot of spiritual vlogs and African spirituality awakenings, but once I get home, we're gonna start to get into these lost books, these lost texts, these lost scriptures, and we're gonna definitely get some degrees out here. I'm about to start dropping degrees on YouTube. Star family, clarify star family. Clarify star family, please, Spirit. I don't even know what my timing is like. I can't see because it's in the sky right there. Y'all know I'll be wrapping y'all up any damn way. So, clarify star family, Spirit. Spirit, clarify star family, please, Spirit. Okay. We got two. We got the 3 of Cups and the 7 of Cups. This is cute because I feel like a lot of you guys currently feel alienated, but there is this energy of the divine putting us into alignment with our soul tribes here. I definitely feel like here, these are people celebrating you. These are people encouraging you, uplifting you, motivating you, and just damn right happy for what it is that you do, and just happy and appreciative of your human existence here. And the 7 of Cups, I definitely feel like this is you calling it in. This is you asking the ethers for like-minded individuals. This is you lacking that essence of like-mindedness in your life. I do feel like here the collective has been stagnated on their spiritual journey, because there comes a point in time in your spiritual journey where you have to be able to fact check some shit. And I think that's why the 5 of Wands is here clarifying star ancestors, because you do feel inner conflicted when you only have yourself to talk to about your spiritual downloads, about your spiritual journey. There is this need of finding like-minded individuals for the collective, or putting ourselves into alignment with people who think like us, walk like us, talk like us, act like us. And with the lack there of like-minded individuals in our lives, I do feel like it puts a damper on our spiritual journey. So what Spirit is encouraging us here is to, I hang with the best of them. I be in the hood kicking it with the OGs, and I also be over with the, you know, rich of the richest people. Mind you, I used to train the Real Housewives of Potomac. If y'all follow me on Instagram, then y'all know that. But I used to train them. I don't know, like, not putting all my business out there, but yeah, that's hanging out with elite people and all this other stuff. A divine feminine and a divine masculine has this ability to hang with the best of them, okay? Even when I was in high school, I was hanging with the nerds, I was hanging with the jocks, this is the energy of that actually becoming a little draining, though. You not having like-minded individuals in your surroundings actually puts a damper or stagnation into your spiritual journey. Spirit is encouraging everybody that right now, the reason why the world slowed down, the reason why we have pandemics and so many things going on, and we're being forced to be more alienated than social distancing, right? Is because the spiritual journey has been neglected for so long. This is not the time to neglect the spiritual journey. The earth is actually presenting us more time to delve into these spiritual aspects of ourselves. But sometimes when you're not surrounded with the energy that's doing the same shit as you, it becomes very, very hard to do. So Spirit is encouraging you to find people. Go, even if it's on Instagram, go find you some people that's talking your shit, talking that spiritual shit, talking that Reiki shit, talking that tarot shit, talking that astrology shit. Go follow some people that's going to feed your mind by feeding your timeline, or feed your energy by giving you bomb conversation. A lot of us are lacking that in our lives right now, and I think that it's affecting us in many different ways, okay? Angel of Finances, spill your tea for me, baby. Angel of Finances, spill your tea. Yeah, when I say these two dogs are just the cutest, I'm gonna show you guys, like, once I end this reading, because they're adorable. Like, big little huskies. Y'all know I got a little Yorkie. These some big babies. Ooh, we got the Hermit. Come on now, Virgo, introduce your shit. Clarifying Angel of Finances, baby. This is truly the money vibration, because this is telling you that if you feel like there is some type of spirit of poverty, if you feel like there is some type of poverty mindset, you have the ability to go within and correct that. When it comes to finances, sometimes I think that the collective needs to understand it's not about what you do or how you're doing it. It's about how you feel about money. Sometimes it's not about your profession, because I promise you, anybody, I don't care what you're doing, if you wash cars for a living, there's a timeline, right, where you have the potential to own that car wash. If you flip fries for a living, there's a timeline where you have potential to own that fry flipping place, right? So everybody has infinite and limitless potentials. Do we have certain boundaries placed against us in regards to ancestry? Yes. Meaning once we incarnate, do we have to pick the baton up right from where they left off? Yes. But if we're talking about potential, we all have infinite equal potential. So that same person that you envy with the Beamer, Benz, and Bentley, you can have that too. This is a realization for the collective. And when I see the Hermit clarifying angel of finances, this is us understanding the significance of spiritual currency just as well as physical currency, okay? Them good deeds that you put in, you feeding the homeless, you taking time out your day to go volunteer, you know, doing little things that are just like, you don't ask for no accolades or no pat on the back. You do it genuinely out the kindness of your heart here. Yeah, this is spiritual currency. This is God favoring you in many other ways, and it may not manifest as $1 or a 20 or 50 or 100, but you're gonna realize the completeness that comes with you continuously putting forth your best foot in regards to how you treat people here, in regards to how you live your life here. And this is also a big realization for the collective that, yeah, you can have the best of the best job, but I promise you, you can manifest the same amount of money from within. When you work on yourself, when you fine-tune your frequency, when you understand that our ancestors, if you are melanated, gave us a spirit of poverty. So that's a generational curse for all of us to break. They didn't give it to us on purpose, but when you have everything taken away from you, how the fuck you gonna be happy thinking about how you gonna get it back, okay? So it's our job with our new resources to shift that mentality and understand that these potentials are infinite. I have the ability to get it back. Even if you gotta go to them lower realms and say, hey, pay up. That shit wasn't even yours. Because I promise you, especially if you are anointed, you step into that lower realm, Lucy be like, what's up, my nigga? I ain't fucking lying. Y'all know I ain't fucking lying. If you a high priestess and you got initiated, the first time you had to step into the lower realm and introduce yourself, and you was a little scared. Because all you know is what the angels look like. You ain't never faced them down there. And you a little nicked up. You a little fearful. But every ancestor in your body told you, chin up, little nigga. You better act like you know where you going. You supposed to be down here just like you supposed to be up there, yeah. And then you get down there, and Lucy be like, my nigga, I got some favors that I owe you. What you want? You want to take one of these archons back with you? Shut the fuck up, Jasmine. Keep reading your little ass tarot. I don't be knowing shit. I don't be knowing shit. Lucy Lou, man. I'm not gonna call him by his name, but Lucy, he'll be like, yeah, I be seeing you up there. I like what you do for the world. I remember you from a past life. I love how you ascended. I ain't gonna let nobody fuck with your mission. Hey, Archon, you work for her. You protect her and everybody that comes with her. You see me. Some of us got favors that Lucy owes us, but you ain't went to the lower realms to even have him pay up. I'ma preach this shit. Matter of fact, shut up, Jazz. 5 of Wands. Clarify the 5 of Wands. I'm just a little ass tarot reader. That's all. I don't know shit. 5 of Wands, please, Spirit. My ancestors said, no, bitch, you're that high priestess. Don't ever. Okay. Okay. 5 of Wands, please, Spirit. Thank you. We got 2. Clarifying the 5 of Wands. We have the 9 of Pentacles and we have the Knight of Wands. Cool. Now, mind you, this is clarifying star ancestors. And I feel like in regards to the hidden secrets, the lost wisdom, and you looking a little deeper, that comes from your self-love journey. It all stems from your self-love journey. It comes from you eliminating any distractions and you engulfing yourself fully into your highest potential here. And when I see the Knight of Wands here, I definitely feel like here, this is you having some newfound sense of passion, confidence in regards to the downloads that you're receiving. You're not questioning this shit no more. You know you have a clear channel. You know it's coming straight from the divine itself. You know what I'm saying? You are just, you're starting to get to this place where it's no need to to be skeptical about your gifts. The collective is getting to this place where there's no need to be skeptical about what we're receiving. There's no need to be skeptical about sharing what we're receiving, and understanding that all perspectives have a place here on this plane of existence. And if they did not, then that individual sharing that perspective would not be incarnate, you guys. So everybody giving you any type of gem, any type of light code, any type of dark code, okay? Because y'all know I give both. That person has a place in this timeline to do or to conjure whatever they're here to do, even if it doesn't resonate with you. So you have to take that message here, whoever's watching this, and apply it as well. You receiving whatever you're receiving, your ancestors giving you whatever food they giving you to feed your soul or to feed the masses soul. As long as you're here taking up time and space, as long as you are a physical form of matter, it's all purposeful. There is a need to not question or to be skeptical about what we're receiving as spiritual beings, because God is trying to utilize everybody's humble vessel as long as you're willing to be humble with it. Because it's something that God can download to me. We'll use this message, for instance, and I'm going to say it the way I talk my shit. And if you talk your shit the way I talk my shit, you're going to receive it. But then God will download the same thing to somebody else, because it wasn't received by somebody specifically who needed to receive it. But the way that person talked they shit, that person will end up hearing them loud and clear. And that's why y'all notice, even in the spiritual community, and I don't have no fucking problems with it. I don't know why people be tripping. Tarot readers, y'all. I will do a channel message today. Tomorrow, one of my favorite readers will post their little channel message. And yeah, it'll be different because it's their sauce. It's their individuality. It's their uniqueness. But let's just listen to the gist of the message. And you can clearly tell by how they pulling their cards. Ain't nobody trying to be like you, stealing your shit or nothing like that. We getting download the same thing, y'all. We literally are hearing the same messages. We're seeing the same shit. We all tapped into the same 5 clear senses. Some of us got that clear audience where we hearing God. Some of us got that clairvoyance where we seeing God. Some of us got that clear sentience where we feeling God. Some of us got that clear cognizance where we hearing God. I mean, where we're tasting, feeling. Y'all know what I mean. All them clear senses, okay? We receive the same exact things. And I think it's time for everybody to step into mission, because God is saying he's giving us the same messages, but he's utilizing our swag. He's utilizing our vessels, the way that we individually decided to incarnate and experience to be able to help the masses in that way. So now when I see the 5 of Wands, we have to look at how we conflict each other in means of doing our own individual purposes. If my gift is not meant to look like yours, then let me sit my black ass over here. And if your gift is not meant to look like mine, then I'm gonna let you go over here and deal with your followers and your subscribers. This is a new earth energy that we're conjuring. Being able to just let bygones be bygones. Hey, if you think love and light is the only way, but I grew up having to get it out the mud and I realized that my shadow is what got me to this place of abundance and prosperity, then the shadow might not work for you. But that love and light shit damn sure don't work for me. And it's okay to say that. It's okay to be that way. Let that person, because you'll notice people who try to force their beliefs and their opinions on you, right? Those are the people who have the hardest times believing this shit. It really is. Those people who are condescending towards you and they trying to, oh, this is what it is, and this is how it should be, and this is how the creator thinks. And no, that's how your creator thinks. That's how your God thinks. That's how it should be for you, right? The people who try to be condescending towards you and force anything upon you, right? Those are the people who typically don't know if it works just yet. They still not sure, or they're just unsure of themselves, right? They still not sure if it works just yet. They still trying to figure it out. But them motherfuckers who know like they know, all they want you to do is look at me. You gonna see how this shit works. Because I'm a walking, living, breathing example. Literally. And I think that's what Spirit is encouraging everybody here to do. Let everybody enjoy and experience their human experience. And all you have to do, if you consider yourself a helper of the Creator, is be a walking, living, breathing example of what your way could, would, or should look like. That's an encouragement for everybody here. Because New Earth is not trying to persuade, implement ideologies, or bring people, awaken people. It's not your job to awaken people. It's not. That's the Creator's job. Because I'm going to tell y'all what happened to me a long time ago. One of the worst feelings is when you literally tell somebody how falsified their belief system is, and they don't have nothing else to go on after that. They don't have nothing else to believe in. Y'all think we really be doing something when we tell people how fucked up Catholicism was towards our ancestors and how fictional it is? And I'm not saying that to take away from anything. If you type in the Holy Bible right now, it's a fiction book. It's facts over your feelings on my channel. Just like when I told somebody that Wiccans created witchcraft. And I said, did you Google it? No, I didn't Google it. Well, go Google it. Because it's just facts over feelings. It's not about how you feel. I'm going to share these facts. And when she Googled it, she ain't had no... Oh, Jazz, I didn't know. I thought that voodoo did witchcraft. No, baby. That's what the white man told you. That's what he wanted you to believe. So I don't have... Sharing a fact is not necessarily implementing a feeling. So I'm here to let everybody know that being a walking, living, breathing example of what your way looks like is the only way that the Creator wants us to be. And sharing facts, not how you feel about it. Because you could feel some type of way that Wiccans created witchcraft. That's fine. You could feel some type of way. It don't change the fact that they did. It don't. And that's why on my channel, I'm not going to tell y'all how I feel about certain things. That's irrelevant. I'm going to give y'all the facts. Because how I feel about it might not be how you feel about it. And I want to empower you to generate and create your own feelings in regards to what I'm saying, what I'm doing, what I'm teaching, and what I'm preaching. All I'm here to do is be a humble vessel, bring through the message, and bring through the facts. If we simplify our missions, our purposes, and our gifts this way, it could all be so simple. I just heard, it could all be so simple, but you'd rather make it hard. Loving you is like a battle, and we both end up in scars. If you feel like loving the Creator has been a battle, if you feel like it's an uphill battle, it's a balance between this light and the darkness. It's supposed to be. The fuck? Y'all thought I was going to say some sweet shit? No, it's supposed to be. Yeah, God created Lucifer, the light keeper. He ain't even like the plans that God had. He thought he was going to do things his own way. You know what I'm saying? None of us is meant to be perfect. None of us, especially if you're a human being, okay? Because we ain't an angel yet. If you trying to live on earth and be perfect, I'm going to need you to ask God to take you out so you can actually go to a place where that is accepted. Because here on earth, God didn't send you here to be perfect. God sent you here to be perfectly imperfect. Show how powerful it can be to be both a fallen angel, ooh, and a keeper of the gates of heaven. I feel like I'm about to start preaching. Let's close this reading. Why is the Hermit here, Spirit? Let's close the reading. Why is the Hermit here, Spirit? I don't think Spirit wants me to close the reading. He messed my deck up. She messed my deck up. Why is the Hermit here, Spirit? Clarifying the angel of finances. Why is the Hermit here? I told y'all I don't know shit, right? I don't know shit. We got the Ace of Swords. And we have the Three of Wands. I definitely feel like here, if you find yourself going within trying to heal that spirit of poverty that unfortunately your ancestors took upon because everything they worked so fucking hard for was stolen from them, you, when I see the Ace of Swords, will be going and doing that internal work to break that chain or to break that generational curse. I do see here that it's going to require patience and that it will take time with the Three of Wands, because if this is a habit that has been literally embedded into our DNA for over 500 years, yeah, it's not going to be overnight. It's not going to take one day. It's not going to take 1 week. It's not going to take 1 month. But the realization, the thought being provoked here with the Ace of Swords that, you know what, I have a damn good job. I make good money here. But there's a reason why my savings account just always is depleted. There's a reason why my emergency funds always have to go somewhere. However this financial issue resonates for you, there is a need to look at how you can internally manifest finance, or how internally, what type of relationship with money do you genuinely have here. I'm gonna go ahead and close the reading right here, you guys, because I don't even know what time it is, and I feel like I've been wrapping y'all up. I might do a divine masculine, I might do a divine feminine, I don't know. I'm trying to hit these streets in New York before I go to Haiti, though. So I send you guys eternal love, peace, light, and blessings. If you would like to book a personal reading, all my information is down low in the description box below. But I will not be accepting readings while I'm in Haiti because of the Wi-Fi issue. I'm a village girl. I live in Jacmel. We live in the mountains. Yes, I'm fortunate and well off, but you can't fuck with Mother Nature. The signal up there is just really bad, and I don't want to commit to readings while I'm on vacation, and then something happens, and then now y'all, you know what I'm saying, mad at me or whatever the case may be. So I will be blocking my schedule for that week. But if you want to book me anytime in the near future, feel free. I send you guys love, peace, light, and blessings. Mwah, mwah, mwah.